Hello, future engineers. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how we would create our own material inside of Revit. So we have been doing some research. We may have pulled up our design brief and had a lot of these different values that we can work with. And these are fantastic places to start. I think this website in particular has a lot of great information. But let's say that we wanted to use, and this is actually what I used in the example wall, is this aerogel. And we want to have this inside of our wall. We have its thermal conductivity value, we have its thermal resistance, we have its specific heat, we have everything like that. And this is something that we might want to use inside of our wall, but Revit doesn't have that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to create your own material inside of Revit. So right here, I'm going to click on the wall, edit type, I'm going to go over to edit, and let's add in, we're going to insert, this is going to be our substrates, and then by category, we're going to look to create a material. So I go to that material, I hit the three dots over here, and I can go down over to this, create and duplicate materials. So I'm going to hit this button to create new material, and it starts with default new material. I'm going to rename that, and I want to make a aerogel insulation. Cool. So now I have my aerogel insulation. Now, if I go over here and I go to appearance, it's generic, it's gray. You can go, and if you wanted to like change that, you are welcome to change it, even if you're just choosing a color for it and you want it to be like this nice dark plum. That was pretty good. I think that would be a nice plum. It's actually a lighter plum, but anyways. So now my aerogel is a plum. Doesn't really matter too much, but I can go over here and I can hit plus, and I can go over to physical. We want to add physical properties, and we might not have the exact property, but that's okay. So let's say that we're just going to make something that it has a similar physical property to it. And for that, I'm just going to choose carpet. It's a fabric. I'm going to hit up right here. And then it's got physical property. It has name, description, keywords, mechanical. It really doesn't do much. It does change the density. This is where you're going to have to throw in the density for the mechanical value. But then the more important part is when we hit plus and we hit thermal, we're going to get all of these materials over here. But again, we don't have the material that we want to have. So I'm going to grab any material. It's okay. I'm just going to grab some polystyrene, and I am going to add this asset over here. And when I have this polystyrene, it has all of the thermal properties of polystyrene, but I don't want to make changes to that so that I can't use that material anymore. So what I am going to do is I am going to hit this duplicate asset. This now makes it a second one. We can change the name of it just so we don't mess up our polystyrene. Cool. So now I can go in here and I can change all of those numbers, punch in that. I wouldn't worry about anything below density over here because we've got our thermal conductivity, we've got our specific heat, we've got our density, and then we don't want to change any of these. That's okay. It's not going to affect our simulations too much. So then we can hit apply, click OK, and now I have that new insulation over here that I can use inside of my design. Cool. So that is it. If you have any questions, oh, membrane layer must be 0. It should be 0. It already is 0. That's whatever. If you have any questions, please reach out. That's it. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later.